We're calling about your car's extended warranty. We're calling about your car's extended warranty. We are calling about your car's extended warranty. We're calling about the Olly YouTube channel. Today, we're talking about fueling. It's come to my attention after checking out literally every piece of this motor, trying like 5 different turbochargers, having 3 different intercooling setups, trying every fuel pump setting organization you can imagine, that it just doesn't get enough fuel to make a lot of power. You people on the internet who have been screaming it at me are going to be rolling your eyes right about now, because there's only been about 50 comments that says, need more soot, more fuel, you need more fuel, do some more fuel. I have now heard you, it needs more fuel. So, what we're going to be taking a look at is fuel delivery, mainly the pump. I've done a bunch of diagnosis on every other part of the system, and I've determined that pretty much just the pump is what's holding it back. I have fiddled with this pump a lot, and it gets more fuel now than it used to. As probably some of you have noticed, it went from being completely clean to a little sooty. But I think we really need to be rolling some coal in order to be making maximum power here. Funnily enough, this little juicy pump right here is actually made by Giles. In all those videos where you see it literally clean, not putting out any soot whatsoever, Giles pump. I hit him up about it finally, 5 years after buying it. So then we have about a 40 email exchange where he didn't believe me, and now we've just arrived at the part where he agreed to look at it again if I pay shipping. So, this pump was originally rebuilt in 2017, so about 5 years ago, and these injectors were also rebuilt in 2017 by a local shop. There's enough fuel getting to the pump, but the question is the pump putting out enough fuel, and are the injectors flowing well? So I bought a pop tester, so we're gonna pop test these injectors. In parallel to sending Giles the pump, I have another pump, a naturally aspirated one, so it doesn't have this LDA on top, but that's okay. And I'm gonna do the governor mod on it and show that, and I'm gonna try to shim the plunger, the timing plunger, and we're gonna see if I can make big fueling on that other pump. To show you I mean business, here's the pop tester. In a future video, when I have the pump off, I'm gonna pull all the injectors and pop test them myself. Should be hitting 155 bar and seeing a nice clean spray pattern. Assuming we hit that, I'm gonna say the injectors are actually doing their job. We're gonna rebuild this pump. It has a 9mm pump head, which I'm not gonna change at the moment. We're just gonna try it out. We're gonna do the governor mod up in the top, and we're gonna try shimming the timing piston in the bottom. And besides that, we're just gonna run a crap load of fuel in it. Curious what you guys' experiences are. If any of you have Giles pumps, how have they been? Are they actually sooty? Do they put out a lot of fuel? I don't know. At any rate, some fuel system diagnosis, and to come, fuel pumps. As I'm making this video, it seems to me that there's a lot of misinformation about these pumps and this engine on the internet. Too many comments that just say put a TDI in it. You know, that's not really the point of what I'm doing right now. I want to finish this project. I want to finish the 1.6. It has potential. It definitely needs more fuel. I have all the other supporting systems set up pretty dang well. I think we're close, but it's just a matter of decanting these last few pieces of information, which all seem to be kind of mysterious. I think a lot of people, when they want performance, send their pump to Giles, just like I did. Then whatever they get back, they're happy with. They don't check into it, they don't dyno test it. My experience was I gave that man $1,000+ US to build a performance pump. He told me it would make 150 horsepower and 200 pound-feet of torque. I put it on a dyno with propane injection as a power adder in enough quantity to bend rods, and I made 80 horsepower to the wheels. You can work it back with resistance numbers or whatever, and Giles wasn't clear if it was 150 horsepower in the motor or the wheels, who knows. Point being, it didn't make 150 horsepower. Not today, not tomorrow, not the end of the week, and it only made 80 after I tuned the pump more. I turned it up a ton, and it still only made 80. You go on any forum and you start reading about fuel pump mods on 1.6s, and people go, yeah, 9mm pump head, 150 horsepower. I'm not seeing it. I find you can turn the fuel screw up only so far. You can turn it in, until your motor is about to run away because the pump can't quite do its job right. And then that's it. And that's not 150 horsepower worth. Maybe if you turned your fuel screw all the way in and let the motor run away, sure, you're gonna see 200 horsepower all day, and it's also gonna explode. I don't know where these people in forums are getting 150 horsepower. I don't know where Giles got 150 horsepower. It seems to me like that number for a 9mm VW Bosch VE pump is a load of shit, honestly. I am going to dig into these pumps myself and film it for all of you. We know for a fact, without the propane and with very aggressive settings, it makes 75 horsepower at the wheels. I want to figure out what does it take to actually make more than that. It's fun, don't get me wrong. Compared to your baseline 1.6 motor, it's a beast. But I think it should definitely be able to put down over 100 horsepower to the wheels all day long. Get a lot of fuel going, and then you can get a big turbo going, and together with good flowing manifolds and everything, you should make way more power than what I'm seeing. I'm gonna start digging into these pumps. I'm gonna be recording it. I'm gonna be filming it. I'm gonna be sharing it. I don't think there's any reason for any of us to send your pump away to the magic $1,000 pump fairy and get back something that doesn't quite work. Real quick, want to say I'm not trying to bash Giles or what he does or things like that, but I'm saying I've had an experience where I was told I was getting a 150 horsepower pump for $1,000 and I got a 75 horsepower pump for $1,000. That is half of what I was expecting. And if there's things to find here, I hope you can learn from it. I don't think it's that hard. I don't think anything's that hard. So if you guys want a fast 1.6, if I want a fast 1.6, I think it's possible. You don't need a 1.9. You don't need to buy a brand new motor. You don't need to spend a ridiculous amount of money. I think we just got to find the right parts to put in these pumps and the right settings and the right timing. And I'm going to record it. And it's all coming here, the RFetter YouTube channel. And I'm getting excited. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. More videos are on their way. Have a peachy day.